Hello everyone, this is Anand. Welcome to Career Talk. In this week's video, I'm going to talk about a very sensitive topic, which is salaries. Right? A lot of people, when they discuss with us, they actually have a thought process that their salary should be somewhere equal to their years of experience. Right? So let's say if somebody is 10 years of experience, then they actually expect that they should get paid at least 10 lakhs. Or for that matter, sometimes people have a formula in their mind that their salary should be number of years of experience into 1.5 or number of years of experience into 2, etc., etc. What essentially that means is that if somebody has an experience of let's say 10 years, then the person expects to be paid 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs or 20 lakhs, right? And that is the thought process with which a lot of people today live and work. In my honest opinion, this thought process does not work. Why it does not work is because salary is not just a function of the years of experience, right? So years of experience is one of the factor in determining what a person should be paid, but years of experience is not the only factor. So there are few other factors that we need to understand, and we'll talk about it in this video. What are those factors that actually contribute to your salary being high or low or justified? So factor number 1 is years of experience, of course, as we know. Factor number 2 is your skill, right? What is your skill? Do you have a niche skill or do you have a regular skill? When I say a regular skill, there are so many people available with skills like Oracle, SQL, PLSQL, Java, right? So those are regular skills which are easily available in the market. While on the other hand, niche skill is something which is rare, right? Which is not available in abundance. Skills like, for example, tools like, let's say, ClickView or ClickSense, for which we don't have a lot of people in the market, or we have limited people in the market. Tools like Pega, right, for which we don't have a lot of people in the market. Then there are skills like machine learning engineer, right? People who not only just understand Python but also understand statistics, who also understand machine learning algorithms and models and stuff like that. So those are some of the niche skills, right, where you get paid more than the regular skills. So A, years of experience. B, the type of skill, whether it is regular skill or niche skill. The third is your level of expertise. Now this is where most of the people get confused, because A, if I have a niche skill, let's say if I am a Pega resource and if my skill is Pega, but what I also need to understand is what is my skill level, right? Am I a beginner or am I a middle level, intermediate level, or am I an expert, right? So an expert will always get paid more than a beginner. So it is not just that I should have a niche skill, I should also be an expert, or my skill level should be high. So that's the third point. So we have talked about years of experience, we have talked about type of skill, regular, niche, and third is the expertise level. Fourth is the location. Where are you operating from, right? Because companies pay you based on the location, right? So for example, somebody who is working out of US may be getting paid more versus somebody who is working out of India. Of course, the primary reason is the cost of living in that particular country or in that particular city or in that particular state, right? So that's the fourth parameter based on which the salaries vary, and that's a no-brainer. The fifth parameter is the demand, right? Is the customer or is the company really looking for that skill? Right? So even if I have a rare skill, is that in demand today, right? And if the customer is desperately looking out for resources in that skill, then the customer probably is ready to pay a premium price for that. So that's another factor, that's another parameter that we need to consider. So next parameter is who are you working for? So if you are working for a service company versus a product company, there will be a difference in the way you get paid, right? So service companies will have their own benchmark, they will have their own criteria, their own bands, right, in which they will pay you, while the product companies will have their own pay scale. So you cannot compare both of them, right? It's like a comparison between apples and oranges. That comparison is not possible. So if you are looking to get paid high than your peers, then what you need to look for is what are those companies, what are those locations, right, at which the customers or the companies are ready to pay high. Then you need to look at those skills that are needed in those companies, right? Then you need to get trained yourself on those skills. Then you need to add experience and gain expertise on those skills, and that is how you go and show yourself as a skilled engineer or claim that you deserve that high salary. So in a nutshell, salary is not a function of just work experience. Salary is a function of work experience plus skill type plus expertise level plus location plus budget plus demand, and last but not the least, the fact that whether you're working for a service company or a product company will also be an important factor in determining how you're getting paid. So that is one part, right, which I wanted to clarify today. One more question that most people have today is why people who have less number of experience are getting paid more, and I think the answer is same. Some of them are really highly skilled. Some of them have graduated from premier institutes like IITs. So there is definitely a difference between the skill level and the expertise level that they have, or the aptitude level for that matter. So now the times have changed. We cannot go and say this person has only 4 years of experience, why is he getting paid 10 lakhs? Versus if I have 10 years of experience, why I am getting paid 10 lakhs? So my experience of 10 years equivalent to his experience of 4 years. And those discussions in today's times are not valid. All the factors that we discussed today are extremely important in shaping up your CTC or your salary, right? One more factor is the hard work or the sincerity or the effort that you have put into your career even before you get started, right? So that's the launch pad, right? So if you have really worked hard as a student while you were in school and college or university, and if you got placed into one of the premier institutes, then definitely the amount of salary that you will draw will be very high and will be very different from other peers, right? In a nutshell, we cannot compare ourselves with others like we used to do a few years ago, right? So that's the whole point of the video. I hope you found it helpful. Do comment if you have any questions, and share and subscribe if you liked what you heard. I'll be posting similar video next week. Do sign in. Thank you for your time. Bye.